Hello students, welcome to the first SEM English language course. I am Dr. Vidya Patil, serving as Assistant Professor of English at Government First Grade Women's College, Bidar. I will be the English teacher for the first SEM English language course. Dear students, you must all be aware that the National Education Policy 2020 has been implemented in the higher education scenario in Karnataka for the first time in our country. As a result, a new syllabus has been framed for all the subjects which you are going to study in the current academic year. Therefore, along with all the other subjects, even English syllabus has also been reconstituted according to the framework of the National Education Policy 2020 or NEP 2020 as it is more commonly called. LMS or the Learning Management System is a novel initiative taken up by the government of Karnataka. This has been done in order to enhance the teaching learning process. Using this LMS and the content available here will not only enrich you with in-depth knowledge, but also empower you. So, come on students, let us now begin on this journey. In the first SEM, you are going to study two main languages, among which one of the languages, if you have opted for it, will be English. Today's video is the first in a series of videos in which we will be discussing the entire syllabus of the first SEM English language course. In today's video, I will be introducing you to the course. That is, I will be introducing you to the various units and chapters which you are going to study during the entire first SEM English language course. So, let us now try to understand what are the various topics which you will have to study during this first semester. Before we actually find out what we are going to study, let us understand the objectives of the course. This course will help the students to hone the LSRW. Now, you must be wondering what is LSRW? Well, they are known as the language skills. L stands for listening, S for speaking, R for reading, and W for writing. So, after or at the end of this course, you will have improved all these four basic language skills. The next objective of the course is to help the students appreciate literary art. So, students will be told about how literature is one of the literary arts and how they can appreciate literature or literary writings. Another important objective of the course is to equip the students with knowledge of literary devices and genres. When I say genres, what I mean is different forms of writing such as poetry, short story, articles, autobiography, etc. Another important objective of this course is to endow students with creativity of expression, especially while to improve their creativity in their writing skills. The next objective of this course is to introduce the students to digital learning tools. Also, students are expected to be sensitized to the social concerns, as many of the lessons which have been selected for you will be making you aware about various social issues and how we can try to find solutions to these issues. Another important objective of this course is to develop the ability of the students as critical readers and writers. That is, to be able to read a given piece of writing, understand it, and then analyze it. This is what this course hopes to enable you to do. Also, last but not the least, one of the major objectives of this course is to increase the reading speed of the students, presentation skills, and their analytical skills. So students, by the end of this course, you will have acquired most of these skills and you will have improved many of these skills. The English language course is divided into two parts. Part 1 is the workbook and part 2 is the course book. Let us now try to understand what exactly you have to study and learn in the part 1, that is workbook. The workbook is related to improving your language skills. Now, as I have already told you, the 4 basic language skills, that is reading, writing, speaking, and listening. These are the skills which we will be concentrating on, and in the first part of the English language course, that is under the workbook section, you will try to develop each of these 4 basic language skills. Without these 4 basic skills, we cannot complete the communication process in any given language. These skills are generally classified into 2 types, that is receptive skills and productive skills. These skills work in pairs. For example, when you are reading or listening, you are consuming or receiving a language. So, these are known as the receptive skills. On the other hand, when you are writing or speaking, you are producing a language. Therefore, these are known as the productive skills. Once you have mastered all the 4 skills, you can say confidently that you are fluent in that language. So, any student who wants to become fluent in any language needs to master all the 4 basic language skills, that is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. It is only when you are competent enough in all these 4 skills can you say that you have learned or acquired a language. The first part, that is the workbook, consists of 2 units. The first unit is receptive skills and the second unit is productive skills. In the first unit, there are 6 chapters which you have to study. Chapter 1 is comprehension passages. Chapter 2 is letter writing. Chapter 3 is email writing. Chapter 4 is about listening versus hearing. Chapter 5 are about the verbal and non-verbal signs of active listening. And the 6th chapter is about various listening activities. The second unit in the workbook is about productive skills. So here, this unit will be dedicated to speaking and writing skills. Chapter 7 deals with making a request, seeking and giving advice, agreeing and disagreeing, and inviting and apologizing. Chapter 8 is about giving instructions. Chapter 9 deals with agreement of the subject and the verb, question forms, and question tags. And the last chapter, that is the 10th chapter, deals with use of derivatives and linkers. The second part of the English language course is known as the course book. This course book deals with the prescribed textbook. In the prescribed textbook, there are totally 8 chapters which you have to study. Among these 8 chapters, the first 7 chapters are various selections which have been taken from various different literary genres or different literary forms. The 8th chapter is an exercise which deals with translation from English to Kannada and Kannada to English. Let us now try and understand which are these different chapters which you will study under the course book. So the third unit is Slices of Life. This is the name of the textbook which is prescribed for the BCom course. The 11th chapter is a sonnet which deals with the theme of beauty. The title of this sonnet is Sonnet 23, Methought I Saw My Late Espoused Saint, and is written by John Milton. The 12th chapter is a short story, Boys and Girls, and is written by Alice Munro. The 13th chapter is a scientific article titled Environment in Present Scenario and Its Consequences. This is written by Shivani Shivhara. The 14th chapter is an autobiography, Thinking Out of the Box, written by Subhash Chandra. The 15th chapter is an educational travelogue and is titled The Lost Magic of an Ancient Empire. It is written by Hank Leuchart. The 16th chapter is a narrative based on the theme of love. It is titled Dreams and is written by Anton Chekhov. The 17th chapter is a letter, again dealing with the theme of nature. This is titled A Letter of Gratitude to Mother Nature and is written by Eliza Lepere. The 18th chapter is a language activity which involves translation from Kannada to English and English to Kannada. Under this activity, students will have to translate simple sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences from Kannada to English and English to Kannada. So students, you must now have realized that what are the objectives of this course and what are the various topics which you are going to study in the first sem English language course. I think this will now help you plan and prepare better for the entire course. I hope you like this video. Thank you.